Hey everybody. How's it going? I just got off work and decided to take the leisurely way home. So today is August 20th. It is Thursday. My birthday is on Saturday. Woohoo! Yep, turning 39 years old. It's not a bad age. It's not. Things are going pretty good. I'm still on the testosterone patches. So still going through my changes and all that kind of good stuff. One of the biggest issues though that I'm having, and I know that there are a lot of trans folks out there, and folks who are on hormone replacement therapy that are on the same level. My biggest battle is my weight. A lot of you know that I have been battling with my weight for a long time. I've been in a heavy battle, like hardcore, trying, I have tried pills, I have tried programs, I have tried, skipping a meal, skipping meals, not recommended, by the way. I've tried healthy ways, I've tried not healthy ways, and for every 5 pounds I lose, I gain another 10, and that's the way that it's been. So when I started with Weight Watchers, I was just under 300. I had just lost about 5-ish, something like that, pounds. Somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds. I think the ferry came in. Done. Alright. Okay, you're going that way. Can't see your turn signal, dude. Anyhow. So, tried everything. And I was doing pretty good. I mean, with Weight Watchers, I lost over 50 pounds, which is fantastic, As long as you work the program, it's got potential. But life started to happen. I had some heavy losses in my life. And then my weight just started to go up. No matter what I did. No matter how much I exercised, no matter how little I ate, no matter what, my weight started to go back up. And with that, enter in depression, enter low self-esteem, feeling like shit about myself, and all that kind of good stuff. So how is this Papa Bear going to combat the weight? Well, I don't know yet. I really don't. I finally had to let go of Weight Watchers. My best friend and I, we got moved in together. I now have 4 kids under my roof. I've got the tools, and everything to be able to do this. However, at the same time, with finances changing and everything else, I found that I needed be something that was going to be able to make a difference in my pocketbook to make everything work. So, let go of Weight Watchers, and suddenly I can afford one more tank of gas. Pretty sure you can do the math. Actually, with anywhere from, well, half a tank, because I don't let it go under half. So, yeah, you do the math. Oh, really? Well, I shouldn't have gone that way. Oh, well. C'est la vie. Anyhow, just gives me more time to talk to y'all. So, here I am. I'm on testosterone. As of the 25th, I will have been on it for a year. Which totally rocks, you know. I'm feeling good about myself to some extent, you know. I'm feeling solid in my gender identity. God, please don't let me, yeah. You know, but my weight is an issue. And that's where it all lies. You know, all of my issues right now. I have some dysphoria, you know. I mean, I've always had some level of dysphoria, you know, regarding like my chest. I plan on getting top surgery to take care of that. And, you know, but to have body dysphoria, battling body dysmorphia as I was losing the weight, and now, yeah, it's not body dysmorphia anymore. Yeah, but I couldn't stop seeing in the mirror. This is right back where I'm at. You know, so again, how is this Papa Bear going to tackle the issue of weight? Well, I called my doctor. I said, this is what's going on. Laundry list of health issues, by the way. And a lot of it comes down to pain management. We need diagnoses and figure out pain management all over again. So basically, I'm right back at square frickin' one once more. And yeah, it drives me nuts. It's not where I wanted to be. And so I talked to her this morning. And so one of the issues that I have is spinal stenosis. Which could be a real pain in the so we need to find out how bad the spinal stenosis is and what we can do to relieve it, you know, and relieve the symptoms. I don't want to do just pain management. You know, pain management really doesn't get me anywhere, except stuck in bed sleeping all day, or sleeping an extra hour maybe at night, because most pain medications knock me on my ass. So yeah, doctors are like, here, take this, and all you do is sleep through the pain. Yet that's not functional. I am a parent. I have children to raise. I have to function. I have to be awake and alert. I have to go to work and pay the bills. I can't do that if I'm asleep. That's not how it works. So, what do we do? So, she's going to put in a referral. well, first step is me going in for a physical exam. With all this COVID stuff, she has to have a viable reason for me to go in physically for an exam. So first step is phone appointment, second step is a physical exam. After that, then we're looking at either sending me back to the neurologist or sending me to the spine clinic. And getting their take on things. She's pretty sure that if the spine clinic or the neurologist say, hey, we need this done because this, they'll listen to them a little better. So we'll see where that goes. So, I've got the fibromyalgia flaring up. I injured my arm, about a month ago. And so I'm doing physical therapy for that. Nothing broken. I'm just irritated and inflamed muscle mass in my arm. That's it. And I've had one carpal tunnel flare, and that's it. Which, that's a whole other issue. I don't get carpal tunnel flares very often. I can count on one hand how many times in a year I get flare-ups with carpal tunnel. I have not been officially diagnosed. It's pretty much a self-diagnosis, only because I really don't want to be electrocuted again just to find out whether or not it's actually a thing. Yeah, I went through that once. I kid you not, I was not the only one in tears. My nurse, who was helping to hold me still through that procedure, was in tears at the end of it because they were putting me through so much pain. And I went through so much pain just to be told, no, it's not bad enough. It's not a thing. It's not bad. So I went through all that pain, quite honestly, just to get blown off. I was telling you. My doctor really does not want me to be traumatized like that again. I don't want to be traumatized like that again. No. I told my doctor, I said, I rarely have flare-ups. I'm not that worried about carpal tunnel. Let's focus on the spinal stenosis. Because if we can get the spinal stenosis figured out and get whatever's happening cleared up to some extent, because the biggest issue that I'm having is like numbness in my arms throughout the night, regardless of the position. I mean, I could be laying on my back and wake up with a dead arm, one arm or the other, totally dead, can barely move it, and I have to roll onto my side, or even roll onto my stomach to get everything going again. So it's just, it's one of those things. It's frustrating as all get out. It's just nuts. And so, so we're going to focus on the spinal stenosis and see where it's at, what it's doing and all that. Because I know that I have spinal stenosis. The question is how much has it gotten worse? Because now not only am I battling with numbness and weakness in my arms, but now I'm battling with that issue in my legs as well. That's not cool. I can't sit for extended periods of time without moving. I have to be moving constantly right now, to some extent, in order to make sure that my feet are not going to go dead and that I don't lose feeling in my legs. Because, totally not conducive to running a household or even co-running a household. Kind of need that. As somebody who is not severely disabled, you know, for the life that I lead, I need my legs. And I need them. I cannot imagine not being able to function with my whole body. You know, I have a hard enough time when, you know, I hurt my arm and having it out of commission for short periods of time. It's just my arm. And it's my right arm. You know, the one I write with. Yeah, go fig. But, you know. Yeah. But anyhow, so, you know, that's what's going on there for the most part. As far as battling my weight, I am tracking my calories. You know, I'm using my tools. I'm tracking my calories since I don't have Weight Watchers anymore. And so I am tracking my food. I'm tracking how much water I drink. I am, let's see, the other day, my girlfriend and I went for a 2-mile walk uphill. 1 mile of it was uphill, the other mile of it was coming back down. And I did have to stop heading uphill one time, just for a minute or two. You know, I had to stop, I had to catch my breath, and then keep pushing. You know, I couldn't stand there for more than that. It was just long enough to catch my breath, and then I was like, okay, let's go. Because we weren't even all the way up the hill yet. We weren't even halfway up the hill yet. You know, we still had quite a ways to go. And I knew that if I stopped for any longer than it took me to catch my breath, I wasn't going to go any further. Not okay. Nope. It's either I push myself to the absolute max and beyond, or I go home. So I told myself, we're doing this. You know, I all but told myself, motherfucker, you put one foot in front of the other and get your ass up that hill. I did not verbalize it, but it was there. Some of you may not understand what I'm talking about, but my own little voice telling me, you fucker, get up that hill. Finish this walk. You finish what you started. And I did. You know, we got up the hill, we got to the crosswalk, because I was not crossing anywhere else. That road is suicide on a good day to cross without a traffic light. So we made it all the way up the hill to a traffic light, and stopped in at my mechanic, which allowed us to rest for about 5 minutes or so, and then we headed back down the hill again. And you know, I finished that walk and I was exhausted. I was so beat. Oh my god. I never walked fire engine. We passed emergency crews back there a little bit too. But yeah, it was a good walk. It was exhausting, but it was good. I felt good afterwards. And I'm sore. A couple of days later, I'm still sore. So yesterday I was going to put on an exercise video. I was like, no, fuck it. Nope. I did not have the energy for it. However, this morning, I got up. And plus, yesterday when I got up, I wasn't the only one up. And I just didn't want to deal with it because my best friend was zonked out on the couch. I'm not going to wake her up just because I want to do an exercise routine. She would not have minded. I know this. However, it's a respect thing. Let sleeping friends lie, But, so this morning I got up and was happy to find that, everybody else was still in bed. So I put on my workout video. And I managed to last about 20 minutes or so, before I was done. But it's been years since I've worked out to a video. It's been years since I've gotten into a workout routine. So it's going to take me a hot minute to get to that point where I can make it through the whole video. So I've got 2 workout videos. One is, it's all about walking. And, you throw in a little bit of cardio exercise and whatnot into it. And, you're working up a sweat. God, this is beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful out here today. And, it's a great exercise routine. It is led by a woman who battled severe morbid obesity. And she's no skinny mini. No. She's still a bigger woman. Everybody that is on that video doing the exercises with her are women of different shapes as well. There's nobody that was in her video that is, like a size 0, soaking wet. Everybody was bigger. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that fact. It's so much easier when you have some representation, because then you can look at how people with your body type move, and it gives you an idea of how you can potentially move your own body. Because that's the goal. That's the whole point of representation, is having someone to look up to, whether it's for an exercise routine, or whether it's a celebrity in a movie or whatever. But that gives you somebody to look up to, and somebody that can be like, you can look at them and go, well, they can do it, so can I. It's a thing. Representation is so important. So I know I've been just kind of sitting here, just kind of babbling a little bit for the last quarter of an hour. Oh, for freaking out loud, people. My turn. It's my turn. So that's kind of what's going on with me. I'm still working on my transition. I am fighting tooth and nail to figure out how I can battle this weight issue. I'm still waiting on a BiPAP machine. idea how long of a wait I've got, because the company that will be giving me the machine, or the company that I have to go through to get the machine, has to get some kind of form or paperwork or whatever from the doctor who did the sleep study, and in other words, bureaucracy. So that's where everything just kind of sits at the moment, as annoying as that is. So anyhow, I am just about home, so I am gonna say peace out. Y'all have a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, whatever it is as you are watching this, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.